Lashkar, not surprisingly actually, has now come out and called Kasab a martyr and has vowed to avenge his murder with more 26 like 11 attacks on India. LET's terror leaves no doubt about Kasab's link with the dreaded terror outfit. Also an embarrassment really for Pakistani government that has been of course living in denial. We have of course Rajiv Dogra with us here in the studio. So as a former diplomat, what I want to know from you is, where have we gone wrong as far as the Kasab case is concerned? Judicially, we have been spot on. But diplomatically, where are we headed? Today, again, a Pakistan-based organization is issuing open threats. We haven't been able to stop even that much.
Well, I think it will be very difficult to stop terrorism if it is determined to attack any country. And India, unfortunately, is #1 on the target list as far as Lashkar is concerned. But where we have gone wrong, I think, was in giving details after details after details of our investigation techniques to Pakistan. It was like handing them all our intelligence on a platter, our way of interpreting messages, our way of intercepting their phone calls and so on. In comparison, I'd like to take you back to what has happened very recently in Benghazi. The American president took a decision that he will not reveal that it was an act of terrorism because it would have revealed the source of their intercept. And they took a conscious decision, even when the election process was going on, that Al-Qaeda must not be informed that America is on to their techniques.
Mr. Dogra, I'm not trying to be alarmist, but are we now looking at a situation where Pakistan might again attack us? Knowing fully well how we trace them, the attack will be cleaner, the attack will be much more sophisticated so that we can't trace it back. Thanks to the government of India.
Well, Pakistan would certainly learn by the experience, and Pakistan has a habit, or Pakistan's agencies have a habit of sharing their information with organizations like Lashkar. So we should not be surprised if their attack next time, and which could very well happen, is much more sophisticated, it's much more damaging than even.
Hamza joins us now from Pakistan for more on this. Hamza, just take us through exactly what more details do we have? Not perhaps surprising really, Lashkar actually coming out and saying that, well, he's a martyr and Kasab's death would be avenged. Just take us through the details. Was this a press statement that was issued by them?
No, it was not a press statement issued. It has come through a message from a phone. And it has been circulated in the Pakistani media, in which they have said that Ajmal Kasab should be considered and be respected as a martyr, because he was someone who acted after the jihad, so-called jihad, as they proclaim their actions to be, and that is why Ajmal Kasab's death should not be taken as a death of a terrorist, but they should be taken as a death of a martyr. This is the message that has come out from the organization, and they have actually proclaimed it in a way. In hidden words, they've also said that he was actually part of them. They have not gone out loud and said that he was part of Lashkar-e-Taiba or Jamaat-ud-Dawa, but this message is very clear that he was already a part of them. They were part of whatever happened in the Mumbai attack, and this should be a very clear message to the Pakistani government as well, that they should know who was behind it.
Hamza, many thanks for getting us that update. He might not be a part of us or not, that hasn't been revealed, but very clearly that he was a martyr, his death would be avenged. Lieutenant General Shankar Prasad also with us. Sir, just take us through exactly how seriously we should take this warning. Should we heed it? Because obviously there is some sort of planning that is already afoot.
Well, before the execution took place this morning, I'm more than certain that the intelligence agencies and the security agencies were fully conscious of the fact that there would be reaction not only from the Pakistan the government and the military and the ISI for a backlash, but also from modules that may be operating from within India and also waiting across the line of control and inside the Valley of Kashmir. So perhaps this is one of the major reasons why the matter was kept so secure. And the people concerned must have been informed to take action. But having said all of it, the bigger issue is this: are we really ready to combat terrorism the way in which Pakistan is planning to unleash against us day in and day out? And there is no let up on that account at all. And are we really well prepared, both from the intelligence point of view and a response point of view? What we really need to look at is what kind of response mechanism that is now in place.
Gentlemen, just be with us because we're not done with this story. We'll keep a track on this story. This is perhaps just the latest information coming in. Not a surprise really. Lashkar-e-Taiba saying that Kasab's death would be avenged.